Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be my October favourites. So during this month I've probably purchased and probably gone back to quite a few different things that I've loved and I've kind of discovered, and things I haven't probably used in a very long time. So it's exciting to kind of show you all my favourites this month, and there's a variation of different topics and categories, so just be aware it's going to be a bit of a random one, I must admit, but I hope you guys enjoy and keep watching. So the start of my pile, it's a big one, is going to be this stuff. I mentioned this in I think a previous favourites or maybe like a haul, and this is the Kakara Intense Colour Refresh. I want to say conditioner because it does kind of condition itself. So it's by a brand called Maria Nilla from Sweden, and it is a vegan, cruelty-free product. I absolutely love this. So it's a brown hair dye in a conditioner. So I have just recently dyed my hair to a very dark brown, ready for winter time, and I am loving it so much. It's just a comfortable colour that I've always fallen back into really easily. But before that I didn't have that, so I was transitioning from like my green hair into like a kind of purpley, like burgundy auburn kind of dye that I put on top. Didn't really work very well. So I had like my roots, the burgundy, like a dark brown from this, and then my greens, so I had to kind of put a colour in recently, I would say. But this one is pretty much something that I've used in between that stage. So twice a week, maybe 3 times when I'm washing my hair, I would use this. So I would wash my hair first. I wouldn't condition it, I'd just shampoo it, because conditioner doesn't make it stay as longer as this. It doesn't stay as long. So I would shampoo my hair, and then I would pop this in the bath, because it's the most comfortable, convenient time to wait for 10 minutes for the actual dye to set in, and then you'd wash it out. Now it would dye your hands like a little bit, but it wouldn't dye a bath, it wouldn't dye like your towels. It's just a strange kind of slight low consistency of colour in it, but it does do an amazing effect. It comes out like any kind of dye you get, so you just got to whack it on your hair and then leave it there. You can do either 3 or 10 minutes. I will still keep using this, because when this gets a little bit less vibrant, not that dark brown is vibrant, but when the colour kind of goes a little bit, I can still kind of zhuzh it up with a bit more of this. And this came to about £15. I got it in Sally's in Bristol in town, and I've had it before August, so I think I've had it since like July maybe, so I've had it a fair amount of time, and it's lasted me loads. I've got loads left actually, saying that, so because you only need a tiny pump of it, and then you don't use it like twice a week. If not, you can probably use it once a week if you wanted to, but I love it.
I'm soon realising that Chromecast backgrounds are not that great. How freaky is that?
And I definitely recommend, if you want to like use a particular colouring that is not going to damage your hair. What am I doing? Sorry, my friend's asking me about bath bombs, as always. So these come in quite a range of colours, and I think the most kind of outlandish ones are like turquoise, there's like a pink one, there's like silver and white toner, and there's one for like blondes, there's like a cherry red, like for kind of redheads, I think there's like a blue and a green as well, and then brown and black. So it provides for all hair colours, but if you're blonde, I think it's an amazing way to kind of have pink hair for a very temporary kind of amount of time, is go in there and grab some of this. It only comes in this size bottle, I believe, and I think smaller, but if you're someone that likes a bit of a fun kind of look every so often, then grab like the pink or maybe like a turquoise and kind of chuck it into your ends of your hair if you are blonde, and it's just fun to have. It lasts up to apparently I think it's like 10 washes. I can't remember. I think it might be about 10 washes. So it's, you know, it won't last in your hair for long, but it's a good amount of time to have, especially if it's coming up to Halloween and you want to kind of put some colour in your hair and go a bit more vibrant, then crack on and have a little look. But I love that it's cruelty free and friendly free, and it doesn't have any crap in it, so no chemicals. But that is my favourite for this month. So next up is NYX, and this is one of my favourite brands currently at the moment, and I absolutely love their makeup. I have been mentioned, or I'm on the Boots website of the NYX section where you can tag your pictures and upload them, which is an amazing opportunity, and Boots asked me if they could put one of my pictures up, which is awesome. Also, the picture I took of this, which I shall pop either here or here, reached like 360 like likes. It was ridiculous. I can only think that it got put onto like that kind of search and discovery page you get on, where you can see like things that you like or you heart that you would like to see. You know what I'm on about. But I got a hell of a lot of likes on that, which is really, really amazing. So the products I love from NYX, and my favourites this month and will be for a very long time, is firstly their brush. This is the NYX Duo Fiber 08 brush. It's a really soft brush. It's quite dome shape, and then it's quite sort of on the side flat in a way. It is a perfect contour like brush. I'm in love with it. I absolutely love this brush for contouring and bronzing. It just sits perfectly in that sort of space there. It's not too big and it's not too thin, whereas the NARS flat contour brush is quite thin. And plus, because it is duo fibre, the product is very minimal, so you can really build up a lot more. This came to about £11, I want to say, which is so inexpensive. It probably is a lot cheaper than Zoeva, but I love it and it's an amazing brush. So if you're looking for a new contour brush, this is the one to go for. And the other product I love from NYX, which I think a lot of you will already know, is the NYX Highlight and Contour Kit, which I have fallen in love with this product so much. I think what's so great about this product is that every shade I've used, which is a rare thing again to get in a palette where it can be for many skin tones, but I found a way to use most of it pretty much for any kind of use to my face. But this is, there's only one palette they have, but I think because it offers a lot of options for every skin tone. But this is the palette. So we've got 2 highlighting shades, 2 under eye highlighting colours, and then you've got, I think we want to say that these 2 are more like bronzers and then these 2 are more like contouring colours. So this colour I use here, which is in Sculpt, that's what I use to actually contour my kind of line. And then I also use a little bit of this just to make it a bit more darker. This one and this one I don't really use. This is way too dark for me, but saying that, I do use it in my eye as a transition colour. Or this one as well. So I kind of fluctuate between 2. These 2 I tend to kind of go through if I want to just kind of cover my face a little bit with a bronzer look, and go from there. But they can be really good under eye kind of colours for transitioning a line out. So I have used them for many reasons. This is a fantastic one for more darker tones, and then this is an amazing one for quite pale and lighter tones. I love this highlighter. Like, I've used it today with also Champagne Pop on top. Pop on top, and I absolutely love it. It's white pearl diamond highlight, which is what I prefer on me. It suits me a lot better, whereas that one is pretty, it's not as vibrant as this one for my face. But I love this palette. So this is actually purchased from the Boots website. The minute they released on Instagram that they were selling NYX, I was straight on there and ordering, and this came to £18, which is I can't quite grasp how cheap this palette is. And you can do everything. Like, this will come with me wherever I go, and I don't need to bring anything else with me except for my eyeshadow palettes, and that's it. So I absolutely love this palette. If you're looking for a new one, or you want to get the Anastasia Beverly Hills one but you don't want to fork out 50 quid, maybe 60, it's a lot of money, then just reach out for NYX. It's on the Selfridges website, the NYX website, and of course the Boots website as well, so go grab your points as well at the same time. And I love it. That is the NYX palette. So next up, I've mentioned this in a tutorial twice, and maybe another mention elsewhere, but it's been, you know, spoken about quite a few times. So this little boy here, which I fall in love with. I love it, and it goes to show that you don't have to fork out a lot of money for a palette. I won't talk too much about it because I have mentioned it quite a few times, but this is just my very cheap matte palette off of eBay. This came to a hefty price of £2.99, which is incredible, and it's cheaper than one single pan of eyeshadow, which is for Makeup Geek. So I'm highly impressed with this. It's all browns and neutrals and kind of grey tones and then berry tones, and of course your black as well. But it's a fantastic palette. Like, I don't know, you can be surprised. Like, I've forked out money on MAC before and I've just found it's too chalky and too talcum-y. Too talcum-y. So this is just the perfect palette. It cost me £2.99, so I risked getting this off eBay. expecting not a great deal out of it, but in actual fact it's incredible. So if you're looking for a palette that you just want to have to chuck around, travel with, or you don't wear eyeshadows a lot, then just get this for £2.99 off eBay. So next up is Coloured Rain. Now this has been my ultimate favourite for a long time, but especially this month I've used them through and through to the point where I need to get some more at some point. I bought these for about 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, and I have fallen in love. Like, I love it. I feel like Colourpop is just been pushed out the way and Coloured Rain has stepped in. So I have the colours Mars, Sugar, Marshmallow and Cherry Blossom. So I got 3 neutrals and 1 reddish dark deep tone. I wear a lot more neutrals if anything, because I wear quite a heavy eye look, so for me it's just a lot more convenient, but I wanted this for Christmas time and it is incredible. So I love these. The positive about these is that the staying power is brilliant. This guy not so much. You do have to put a lip liner underneath. So I use the MAC liner in Cherry. I use that to line my lips and the base as well. And then I pop this on top and it stays a lot better rather than kind of crease up and peel off, which is a bit disappointing, but it's still a really good vivid colour. So just make sure you line with this colour. And the next ones, they all look very similar, but Mars is more sort of pinkish tone. I've got it on the middle bit today, blended in with a eyeliner. But also Sugar is a very neutral based nude skin tone colour, which I love. It really suits me quite well. And then Marshmallow is like I can only describe it as like a Kendall Jenner kind of colour, very brown 90s creamy kind of colour, but I love them. I absolutely love them. I think for all 4 of these it came to 25 quid, which is really cheap, and that came from America. So if you're looking for a new liquid lipstick, then check these out first before you do reach into your pocket and get some Anastasia Beverly Hills, though I will say I will be getting some more of them very soon. So next up is one of my favourites I've used for a very long time, but I probably would say this is like an all year round product for me. So even though it doesn't quite fall into my October favourites, it falls into every single month at the moment. I suffer a lot from sleep paralysis, really badly. If you guys don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's basically where you go to sleep, so your body does sleep but your brain doesn't actually go to sleep, so you technically wake up in your nightmares, but because your body is locked down, as they say, you can't move and you hear a lot of stuff and you basically experience your nightmare in real life, but you can't move or scream or talk. It's a very terrifying thing and a lot of people get it. I just seem to get it like every other night, which is horrendous, but I found something that really does help me kind of just relax. So before bed I'm not thinking about like everything on top of my mind, and I actually do shut my brain down as well as my body. And I've been using just some lavender oil, and I swear by this. I love if you can reach out for more herbal remedies rather than kind of drugs, because it's a lot more beneficial, it's healthier for your body, it's not gonna have any side effects. It's just, it works for me and I like it. But this is just pure lavender oil. I got this from St Nick's Market in Bristol. You can buy it online, you can buy it in any kind of medicinal shop. It's very like accessible, but lavender is really good to make you sleep. It's quite a calming smell, and I'm not a huge fan of lavender like 24/7, but don't know why, but this oil just smells a bit different to the usual lavender. It reminds me of old people and my nan, and that isn't a great smell. Like, it's not something you want to be reminded of really. So this is different kind of lavender. Perhaps it's much more pure, I don't know, but I like it. So you rub it into your wrist and then I just kind of breathe it in a little bit and just relax, and it does work its magic. So this has been my favourite, and it is my little sidekick to help me sleep at night, because believe me, sleep paralysis is a bitch. So this has been my saviour for this month. So perfumes hasn't been in my favourites for a long time. I have a few because my mum tends to buy me perfumes every year for Christmas, and they last me a whole year, if not more, so I tend to gather quite a few up. And I tend to go and purchase some of my own every time I see one of my favourites in a sale maybe, or discounted, or just generally find a new perfume that I really enjoy. This reminds me of my sister Becky, but also as well it reminds me of college. I bought this in college because one of my friends was wearing it, and this is the greatest thing about perfumes, and I will always love buying perfumes. It brings back so many memories, and that's what's so great about it. And for the price you get, it stays on all day, which is a rare thing to get for perfumes. So if you're near a Boots, just have a little pop in and see if they've got it, and just spray it and see how you feel. It's great to have a little walk around and try and feel whether that's a perfume for you, but I love it and I recommend it. It's one of my favourites this month. So next up is a Lush product, and of course it wouldn't be a channel of mine if we didn't have anything on here that was Lush related. And I bought this one recently because it was recommended by my friend Abby, and she said it was incredible. Excuse how messy it looks. It is in one of my Lush tins, but this one is the King of Skin. So I saw Tanya Burr, or maybe Zoella, actually pop in like half of this into her bath, so it melted. And I have found it's amazing for that, like I swear by it. So every time I have a bath now, I will melt this. I wouldn't so much chuck it a bit in because it's quite hard to break off, but I just pop it underneath the hot tap when the bath is running and let it, like, the edge melt away. It is very slowly, so you won't lose too much of the product, but it means the bath is filled with all these amazing oils. And then what I do when I'm in the bath is use that, rub it along my legs, and then shave. And it's a fantastic way of shaving. I think it's beautiful result. Like, it feels amazing. You don't get that kind of irritation. You don't get like the red dots. Like, it honestly is brilliant. But I recommend if anyone gets really bad irritation of shaving, and just crack out and get some King of Skin from Lush. So this month I have been loving this oil. Now I've had this for a very, very long time, and I've kind of stopped using it because it is an overnight oil, but I've been using my Body Shop Youth of Skin of Youth sleeping mask instead. But this is the Vitamin E Overnight Serum in Oil. I was watching some Huda Beauty Instagram posts, and there was an Instagrammer on there that she had posted up where she put oil into her foundation brush, like 2 drops, and then put the foundation on, and I was like, hang on, this is brilliant for someone who may have dry skin. This could work really well. Like, I'm gonna give it a go. It doesn't mean that you don't moisturise, so I was doing my whole routine in the mornings. I got my foundation brush, a flat kabuki, and then I popped 2 drops all in, and then kind of blending into my face. And the result was beautiful. Like, it looked flawless, the coverage was perfect, it was even, and my face felt really hydrated. I honestly would recommend it to anyone who's got a dry skin. I love this. It's the Vitamin E Body Shop Overnight Serum Oil, so I'd recommend having a look. What is this hair doing? Like, it's got a will of its own. Look at that. That is like a cow's lick and a half. So this was recently new this month, so I'm still going to class it as one of my favourites because I have fallen in love, and I probably will use it now until it is finished for the next couple of months. So I thought I'd start saying it now before it gets November's favourites. Now this is the Hollywood California Glam Glow Thirsty Mud. This is incredible. I got this recently. It smells like almonds, which is like this consistency. I use the tiniest amounts. I pop it on my forehead, on my cheeks, and on my nose, and on my chin areas. It really do get dry, but I do use it every so often when I fancy it. So maybe twice a week or once a week I will pop it on. Apart from my normal moisturisers, I will treat my face to a little bit of Glam Glow instead. I love this. It's been my favourite for this month, and it probably will be for a very long time. So my next Lush product is going to be one of the bath bombs. Now this guy has been well, he comes out every Christmas, but there is also the Butterball, which is very similar. Now this is the Butter Bear by Lush. Now if you don't like Lush, I suggest you go in and just even smell this one, because oh my god, it smells amazing. Okay, let me just quickly get a description so you know what's in there. That is my Lush basket, by the way. Yeah, I know. Oh, see, this is a problem. I just start finding things I really want in Lush now. I need to stop distracting myself. So this is probably one of the cheapest bath bombs you can get. Perhaps they don't have it in here. Oh no. So I can only believe that it's very much the same. It has cocoa butter. Yes, it does. Ylang ylang oil, perfume, and citric acid. And you just chuck this little guy in. Very simple, nothing too vibrant, no pinks or glitters or stars. It's just how it is, and it gives you like a slightly milky bath. But yeah, that's my favourite from Lush also this month. So I'm going to talk about my favourite YouTuber this month, which is going to be a really difficult one to choose because this is a new one to my favourites, but also there's a lot. I'm going to have to pick 3. Can I just pick 3? 3 is my lucky number, and 3 is a good enough like number, isn't it? I can be... Yeah, I can do 3. Okay, I'm gonna do 3. So my first one, I'm gonna pop him just here, is Casey Neistat, and I absolutely love this guy. I've been watching him for about a good 8 months maybe, I want to say longer, and I love his vlogs. Does life like how it should be, which is just do everything you can and enjoy what you do. I love watching Mail Time, I love watching Q&A, like it's just fun. Like I love him, and I have a lot of friends that have suddenly cottoned on to him and also adore his vlogs as well. Also next up is Ben Brown. I've been watching Ben Brown for about 2 years now, and I'm not gonna lie, I've fallen in love with him. But I honestly feel like I get such an experience and adventure from just viewing his vlogs. He is incredible. Like his Instagrams are just off the wall, like they are just ridiculous. I can't express how jealous I am of his Instagrams and how well he captures them, but he just talks about life in such a beautiful way and such an open-minded way, which makes me eager to travel more and to experience things more. But I really adore his vlogs. I love the fact that he travels around a lot, and plus I've also fallen in love with his friend SP. I think he's a brilliant character. He's got a great personality. So yeah, Ben Brown has been a really good favourite of mine. And last of all, I'm going to mention this because I've been badgering on these 3 YouTubers that I've mentioned. Actually, I've recommended to my friend Benji, and he's been texting me like every so often being like, are you watching them? Have you seen the vlog yet? Have you looked at this? So I've definitely spread the word about them. The last of the 3 is the Mitchellaks, Hannah and Steph and Grayson. I absolutely love them. They have beautiful silky montage videos which are stunning. I think they capture such a different side of YouTube. Every Sunday I'm so excited to watch them that I get a cup of tea, I get in bed, blankets on, biscuits at the ready, and I just sit and watch them, and I have the most like happiest 20 minutes of watching someone have an amazing life and just vlog about it. But I think they're beautiful, plus his camera skills are incredible. So that's my 3rd favourite YouTuber this month. So my favourite artist this month is going to be a band called Seafret. My friend Abby Doggett recommended me to listen to one of their songs. They actually did a cover of the Bring Horizon Drown, and it's beautiful. Like it's beautiful. And then obviously I went on to listen to a lot of their own music, and it's just stunning. I will link them down below so that you can check them out and have a little look into them. They are on Spotify and mostly going to be on SoundCloud, I guess, but they are fantastic and I love them. I love them. Every time I go see Abby and she's in the car and I'm like, can we put it on please? Can we put it on? I love them. It's got a beautiful voice. It's a different version to the Bring Horizon song, but their other stuff is incredible. I think it's just a fantastic artist that I've fallen in love with, and I hope you guys also love it too. So that is my October favourites. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please give me a comment below if you have anything similar to what I have showed you today, or any artists or YouTubers that you think I would enjoy. Please let me know down below, because I love to explore and experience different people every day, and it's something that's quite a good interaction on YouTube especially. So let me know, and please give this a like if you love it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, because you want to keep up with all the videos I'm going to be showing you very soon. And I shall speak to you guys soon. Have a lovely evening wherever you are, and take it easy. Bye. Bye. Bye.